So yeah, 39 live streams into this Commander Mode, Forge Adventure, Magic the Gathering playthrough. 39 live streams deep. Currently standing right outside Liliana's temple. Already done the first screen of it. You do one screen, you activate a portal that basically serves as a checkpoint, you don't gotta do it again. Okay, just as a reminder, what deck I'm currently carrying, what I currently have out. Yeah, I'm clearly already playing Brainstorm. If I ever run into another deck that's playing a bunch of artifacts, that's at least a good side option. I don't know, I feel like trying this again. If the game actually starts to drag on for a while, and I just have like a bunch of mana lying around and nothing else to really do with it, I guess just cast a big 4th Eorlingus. This is like... Okay, but what if my opponent just removes my creature as I attempt to attach this to it? I don't think this deck needs Sol Ring 2 too badly. Most of the stuff I try to play is just like very low converted mana cost. Like there's literally like 7 cards here that have more than 3 mana cost, and this I can easily just discard this, search for an island for 1 mana, and I'm usually never casting this for 8. Not often like actually like casting this, but it's nice to have the option. We're never spending 8 on this. Ideally, we're spending 1 mana on this thing, so... That's even fewer cards I'm just gonna like be casting for actually more than 3 mana. Yeah, I like building my decks in such a way that they typically don't need like too much mana to actually function well. Pretty much next to everything in that deck is like convert a mana cost to like 3 or less. And there's like a lot of stuff that has mana value too. Okay, I see. He starts with so he starts with this. This zombie starts with this enchantment here. Okay, so if I let him get to like 2 zombies, then he's gonna actually start getting at least 1 zombie every upkeep. So if he gets too many zombies on the board and I just can't answer them, then he's just not gonna start like getting free zombie tokens turn after turn. We'll try this hand. Because, I don't know, at the very least, I can cast this on the first turn. At that point, I'm shuffling the library. I can play a land next turn, but anyways, it comes in tapped. This one will also come in tapped, apparently. Might as well do something with the 1 mana I do have. Okay. I'm gonna have to put a stop to this sooner or later. We definitely can't just let this... We definitely can't just let these zombies pile up, so... Is this still technically a zombie in this state? Loses all other card types, so is it not a zombie in this state? That I'm actually not even sure. Okay, well, it's a vehicle, it's not a zombie. He has another one. Anyways, I know how to get rid of it. Yeah, really, really slow start. And I'm still missing my third collar. This is literally not possible for me to go cast. Nor is my commander himself. Yeah, I suppose I can still do some damage to him. At the very least, my creatures do fly. Now he's getting free zombies. Terror, destroy fairy mastermind. It can't be regenerated. He's got... And yeah, he paid the ward too. Lightning bolt that I actually can't use. I still won't even be able to cast Treasure Cruise because I can't get enough cards into my graveyard to go and do that. At this point, yeah, he's totally got me. At this point, game is just over. Yeah, my hand just wasn't really that good. Yeah, it happens. My hand just really wasn't that good. That Craterhoof Behemoth would be looking pretty nice, though, for one of my other decks. Okay, this just is going to let the Skeleton Champion here have a bunch of, like, extra mana. Okay, basically, as creatures die, he gets, like, free black mana. Okay, this time I'll actually have access to all three colors I play. I think I'm gonna be okay with letting this hit me. Don't think I need to go and copy, like, a Gutter Bones or anything. Unsurprisingly, he's gonna pick Skeleton here. So now I get to actually play some stuff. I'm putting this onto the... Yeah, I think Condemn is like bottom of deck. That's gonna hit for 2. Still. I'll let it hit me. I'll flash this in. Might as well look at what's in my opponent's hand. I mean... You can just kill my Vendilion and click with either of these drain lives. So it's like, it doesn't matter. If I put 1 back, it won't matter. Okay, let's just put our commander on the field. And hope my opponent can't just steal my crown from me. Uh-oh, he's just gonna put this back, I see. I mean, I have the crown, so he can't even block this anyways. I'll just pass it back to the skeleton. Okay, that's Cavern of Souls, that's fine. he really does not try to remove my commander or any of my creatures for that matter of fact and start actually swinging, we're just gonna run away with the game if he doesn't, like, try to steal the crown from me. He's not really trying to steal the crown from me, so this should be a slam dunk. I'm just going to counter this drain life. Really? Is that all you got? I guess that's all he has. So what, this is like a 2-1 for 4 mana? Oh, and you have to like discard cards to regenerate it? 4 mana 2-1, and you have to jump, just to even like regenerate it, you gotta jump through even more hoops. I think it's safe to say nobody in the right mind has ever played Viashino Skeleton. And was actually trying to win games. I think there's like maybe one guy in the whole game that has like a deck that just abuses the hell out of ETB triggers. If I even find that duelist. Yeah, if I even specifically find that opponent. Here's a carved stone depicting an angel, yes. In another setting it would be majestic, but here it is ominous. Take a closer look at the statue. You sense an immense amount of power radiating from the monument. You also begin to note that many of the familiar holy symbols engraved around the base are twisted, incomplete, altered, or otherwise seem wrong. Drain the power from the statue. 15 plus health recovered, the statue begins to crack and shift. Instead, it speaks, you interfere with powers you know nothing of, mortal. You have little time to process this before it attacks. Oh hey, it looks like a chroma again. Looks exactly like a chroma, but it's not a chroma, it's this guardian angel. 50 life and... oh yeah, it starts with 4 permanents on her side of the field. Once I play a creature, that becomes a 5/5. With flying and vigilance. One time can just return one of my creatures to my hand. One time can just revive a creature for free. And one time draw a card and probably also gain some life. Kind of a lot of lands, but anyways, let's still just give this a go. I wish I brought something in that just said simply like destroy all enchantments, because that would be right. That would be pretty nice right about now. Let's look at this Guardian Angel's hand. Cavern of Souls? Really, not that many. Look at all the like different colored mana pips we're looking at here. Look at all these different colored mana pips and one land in hand. She's probably gonna play Cavern of Souls, pick Angel, surely now. So it's all angels of varying colors. Meanwhile, I think I might have too many lands. I mean, don't really think there's anything else to do besides just play another land for now. Interesting. mean, the moment I play a creature, I'm gonna have this start attacking me. And if she's stuck on 2 lands, we actually have a lot of time to just prepare for this becoming a 5/5. We have a lot of time to prepare, actually. Just waiting to see if, like, this Angel's ever gonna draw another land or not. Okay, maybe once this starts to have too many burden counters on it, I can just bounce it with Otawara here. Just seeing how many lands we're currently sitting on here. Besides, like, plenty of. I'm just gonna tap out for this. Oh, it just got put back into my hand. So she sacrificed the... What's in the graveyard? Yeah, Angelic Shield just got sacrificed immediately. I will have to discard several cards, actually. And then, yeah, select one more to discard. I'm seeing a lot of big angel creatures in her hand, so I'm not expecting 3 damage to 1 target to do much at this point. So let me get rid of the Opal Archangel here. And make myself the Monarch. I guess we'll also throw Spider-Woman onto the field as well. That is really nice. Really now? She's gonna be stuck on 2 lands the entire game? Somebody needs to put more lands into her deck, or I just got lucky. That, or maybe it's just dumb luck for me. So I'm gonna draw some cards here. And then put my own ring back into my hand. And finally start doing damage to the Angel. Oh, discard 4 cards. Does she even have any non-creatures in her hand? I don't think so. All I saw were angels in her hand. Those are, like, not non-creature spells. Yeah, it pains me to discard all those cards, but... Oh, finally found her 3rd land drop, but still. Still can't seem to do anything with it. Let's just draw another card, I suppose. We'll just put another creature on the battlefield, of course. So draw a card and then immediately discard one. Don't think I need Shorkai to give me even more cards at this point. I'm just gonna flash this thing directly onto the field. Yeah, we're still attacking into pretty much a completely empty board. I guess I'll put back the One Ring. Oh hey, another land. Oh, she's gonna finally play her first creature. I'm gonna counter it. I had like so many turns to just build a board. I just had so many extra turns, it wasn't even funny. Just gotta keep swinging with my army of creatures, and then we'll just be done at that point. I guess before I find myself having to discard a bunch of cards anyways. Anyways, how did this get on the battlefield? Alright, now it's just a vehicle. I'm just gonna play Wan Shi Tong while that is on the stack. I'll just put down a 7/7. Yeah, way too easy when she's getting mana screwed. Lightning Angel. I mean, I think back in the day this must have been pretty good. I'm thinking, yeah, not so much anymore though. Create X tokens that are copies of target artifact or creature you control. I might be able to have some fun with this. And then 4 angels, unsurprisingly. Your opponent unleashes a shrill scream as a shift back into stone form and no longer balanced upon a pedestal. The statue falls and shatters with many of the pieces tumbling into the pool. You could almost swear you could hear the scream faintly continuing beneath the water's surface. And then shapes begin to move at the edge of your vision. Seems there might have been something true about the Guardian's role here. I take it I just unlocked something. Anything good in here? Looks like this just costs a bit too much mana for what it does. And then this one costs even more just to cast it. Permanents with ice counters on them are snow. What does this do? Exiles creature cards from graveyard? Only as a sorcery? I think I have other ways just to get creatures out of graveyards into exile. Oh yes, back when Mana Burn actually existed in the game. Well, I guess we'll fight this guy on the way out. Creatures you control get +2/+2. And because it starts on the battlefield already, because just forget the part about sacrificing all his creatures, right? Everything's gonna get a free +2/+2, sure. That's real fair, but Surely I'll find a way. Whenever a quick creature is dealt damage destroyed, a quick creature can't be blocked. I have no idea what this has to do with skeletons. I have no clue. Got some hot soup here. One of the skeletons literally just pulling out some hot soup for some reason. I'm not sure what he's trying to... I'm not sure what we're trying to achieve here with some hot soup. It just sounds ridiculous, I'm sorry. Each other creature you control of the chosen type enters the battlefield with an additional +1/+1 counter on it, and he picks skeleton. I'm just gonna go get a volcanic island, I guess. And sadly, just pass on that. That's a 5/5. And that's a 5/4. We're doing this already, aren't we? I'll turn that, I suppose, into a vehicle to try and slow him down. Now, if I can make it one more turn, I'll just Flame Tongue Kavu kill this thing. You know what? I'm just gonna put down a creature. Oh, now it can't be blocked. Oh, tap to make this a creature. Alright, Flame Tongue Kavu, kill the 5/4. Well, it's already gonna be destroyed by 4 damage anyways. Alright, I guess attack for 3 with Hull Breacher. Pass. That's normally power toughness 1/1. Now it's a 4/4. Do I just put this back into his hand? I think I will. This cannot block. This is tapped, so it's obviously not blocking. Attack with just the Kavu. I'll let both hit me. Let me just draw 3 cards real quick. Yeah, so I want to take this off the board. Where did this come from? Treasure token. Where did that come from? Oh, Hull Breacher. Oh yeah, because he played this, he wasn't able to draw a card off of entering. I just got a free treasure. And I basically, yeah, I just canceled out one of his extra draws. I didn't think he was going to draw any extra cards outside his draw step. Okay, so I'm taking 3 damage. He's going to gain 3 life. Okay. And I'll get rid of that, too, in the meantime. Okay, how many dudes can I make? I think I can make 2 here. I guess just attack with absolutely everything here. I cannot block this anyways. So I just play Aragorn and then... Oh wait, it's not allowed to attack just yet, it only entered the field. It only entered this turn. That was just a complete and utter waste of my resources. We literally just threw away a perfectly good Hull Breacher. Okay, I think he's out of cards. I mean, I can just, yeah. Still probably just win the game here. I mean, he cannot block, so of course. Ooh, Cabal Coffers, I'll keep that. Yeah, I'll keep that alright. Oh yeah, I probably want to activate this portal. Wait, this should get me back into the swamp, right? But it's not working. It's not activating, though. Maybe I have to refight a few skeletons, potentially, here. What is this? Liliana's Defeat. Okay, I do like the Felidar Guardian we found. Sorcery spells cost 3 more to play. Highly specific, but... Has anybody ever used that? I'm not even sure. I guess we'll have to fight 1 or 2 of these enemies again. Yeah, I was able to use the portal on the other screen to warp back to, like, the hub area where you can just pick, yeah, like, which section of the temple you want to deal with. I couldn't seem to warp back, though. I guess we can hide behind this wall for however long. Gives me some Ninja Gaiden, baby. No, I'm just wondering when I'm gonna feel like I'm, I don't know, ready to get back to it. Okay, before things really start to go off the rails. I think they already have, though. Starting to think at this point they already have. Oh, now there's 2 zombies. More. And everything's getting +1/+1 here, and this thing is a 7/7. Now that's a 4/4, and that's an 8/8. Just so I can hold on to the Monarch. But even then, how do I push back against this damn many zombies? I mean, at least I got a free swing here. I get at least one free swing. There's 3 more zombies. Creatures of the chosen type have fear. Okay, so that means all these zombies, I'm not gonna be able to block them anymore. I'm not gonna be able to block any of that now. Just how big can this be? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I can make 4 dudes with this. Alpha Strike. So yeah, he's at 4 life. So yeah, you mean to tell me all of this can just attack me, and I won't be able to stop it. That's on the stack, right? Counterspell. Oh, just gonna send this in. Oh, right. Fear. I don't think not a single zombie here flies, I believe, right? And then this is just straight up not blockable at all. Pretty sure I still got him. Yep. Okay, yeah, that was... Yeah, I think like in most scenarios, I probably wouldn't be winning a game like that. I think with most decks, I would probably find myself pretty quickly outmatched. So now I have... God knows what else to go and do here. If he's not gonna move out of the way, I guess I gotta just fight him. Keep. Let's try this, alright. Tap target permanent. Okay. I guess. Prosperous Thief. Attacking me. And make a treasure, right? Sure. Can we just get this thing off the field or no? Or is it just not gonna be that simple? Alright, pass. Another one of these. I'm gonna mana leak whatever the hell that is. What did I exile off the top of his deck? An island. Just remove these from the game, even if it's only temporary. Anyways. I'll kill this thing with a Fanged Flames. Play my next land. Attack, and... What else did I exile off the top of his deck? I guess I'll just steal one of his cards. Okay, so I have a 3/3 with Menace here. And if I can just I could remove the Menace counter when I do damage with this and just rip a non-land card out of his hand. Oh, we're just free to swing into an empty board here, are we? I guess I'll play that too off the top of his deck. Something about a ninjutsu ability. Something Umezawa and ninjutsu. I'll attack with these two. I guess now I'll play my commander now. Kind of running low on cards in my hand, so... But yeah, I have a pretty solid board anyways, as it is right now. Should be fine. Oh, he can't even block anyways, right. What does this transform into exactly? I gotta pay 6 mana to transform it, but transforms into what here? Kren of the Spider Brood. He gains hexproof and becomes colorless until end of turn. Doubles the number of each kind of counter on each spider and legendary creature. Who is this thing guarding the 2 treasures? Ah, Dimir Fairy. Keep. That was turn 4, and she hasn't played a single thing yet. Not a single spell's been played yet, so I really wonder. Wondering what to make of this. Subtlety evoked. So I can choose to put that on top or bottom of my deck? I guess back on top. Preordain. Okay, I should know what's on top of my deck, of course. Of course, I should know exactly what I'm drawing into off that. See if this resolves. Oh wow, it did. Alright, so now I'm just gonna be like drawing 2 extra cards, discarding 1 every turn. Whenever you cast another spell that has flash, you draw a card and each opponent loses 1 life. I'll just block it with the pilot. It's fine. Yeah, I want to see what else I'm going to draw into here. So I'm going to Helix away this Slitherwisp. I'm gonna Lightning Helix that. Put you, Harris, back onto the field. And it's dead immediately. Oh, Fatal Push. This Fairy's playing some pretty good cards in her deck. Pretty good cards in that deck so far. Unearth. Bring back Slitherwisp. Okay. Okay, at this point, I'm just gonna go for it. Try and play my commander. Nice. It resolved. I'm gonna bolt the Slitherwisp. Snapcaster Mage, targeting... Flashing back what exactly? Fatal Push. I'm gonna brainstorm in response. And I already like what I found here. So which of these counterspells do I want to use? We'll just go with Dovin's Veto. Fatal Push again, wow. Fierce Guardianship. Counter the other Fatal Push. Alright, cast the One Ring. Snapcaster, flashing back. Unearth. Okay. Yeah, my opponent's definitely playing a pretty good deck all around. I just want to draw my next card, don't mind me. Alright, so I milled 2 cards, that is fine. How much mana do I have total? Okay, I can't do like X as 6 here. I'll do X as 4. And it's gonna resolve. Got so many cards, I can't even play all of them. I won't even need to anyways. Alright, so can you give me some good loot? Because there's some pretty good cards in her deck, and I actually get some of the good cards out of her deck. 2 Unearth, a Thought Scour. Author of Shadows. I've never seen this before. Grave Endeavor. Roll 2d10. Pay 7 mana up front to even attempt this. Return a creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. And make the opponent lose some life and you gain some life. Drown in the Loch? Okay, we can keep that. Drown in the Loch, that's another pretty good. That's another pretty good instant. The Legend of Arena, what the hell is this? Legend of... This can be your commander? Search the library for a Planeswalker card, put it onto the battlefield, then shuffle your library. It enters with an additional loyalty counter on it for each wizard you control. Create a 2/1 red human wizard creature token. For the first 2 turns, this is on your field. Spells you cast this turn cost 1 less to cast for each wizard you control. Maybe if I would have ended up with this in my collection earlier, I'd try and build a deck around it. Because I'd also know to be looking for wizards. I have not specifically been trying to keep lots of wizards in my collection, so... more likely than not, we're never going to actually get around to playing it. You gain protection from the color of your choice until end of turn. Exile a spell you control. Target opponent reveals cards from the top of their library until they reveal a card with mana value equal to 1 plus that exiled. Why would I exile my own spells? Why am I exile that card? You may cast the exiled. Oh, you basically just steal. Target opponent reveals cards from the top of their library until they reveal a card with mana value equal to 1 plus whatever spell you, like, exile and thus doesn't resolve. And then you basically cast their card without paying its mana cost. I love how it's trying to be, like, I love how it just, like, obviously, like, wants to, like, pay homage to Birthing Pod. Oh, there's a wizard. There's one too, I guess. There's one there too, I suppose. At the beginning of your upkeep, return a red creature you control to its owner's hand. I mean, we gotta balance out the 6/5 haste for 6 mana somehow. It needs to be balanced, I guess. I don't know, I don't really want to keep a 6 land. This is worse. 0 lands. I should have kept this. I should have kept the first hand. I should have stuck with the first one. I guess I can maybe play this next turn? At least I could potentially do something. Essence Scatter. I can do something at least this turn. Even if it ain't much. This will slow him down, right? Ah, yes, it will. So I'm gonna take this Vampire Nighthawk off of the board. Yeah, that'll be fine. Alright, I guess just keep it coming. Alright, I suddenly just stopped playing cards entirely, so that's good for me. I'll just find another. I should have just taken the Wan Shi Tong. Oh, perfect. We don't even need to play out another turn. I already have Dismember, and I'm gonna get 4 more, apparently. I don't quite think he's gonna move out of the way, so... yeah, we'll fight him. Oh, wow. Okay, it doesn't actually look that scary. It's just like a bunch of 2-drops. It doesn't look... it's actually... it's probably not gonna be that... it's not gonna be that bad now, is it? Surely it can't be that bad, right? So they all, yeah, every single upkeep they'll just get spore counters, as all funguses do, or fungi. Pass. Whenever a swamp or forest enters the battlefield, draft a card from Slimefoot's... This Slimefoot spellbook I never heard of before. Or just to slow him down memory lapse. I can at least, I guess, kill off one of these in the meantime and gain a bit of life. I'll just cast my commander. Saproling, Saproling, bunch of Saprolings, in fact. No attacks, though. Oh no, these are all like 2/2s, and that's a 1/6 and whatnot. Each fungus gets +1/+1 for each spore counter on it. Alright, so what are we gonna remove first? I think it's gonna be this one. Can only get rid of one thing, apparently. So, yeah, now what? Going wide, I see. Any way to minimize the damage here? So these are gonna end up trading. That's the one that's giving everything +1/+1, so those are gonna trade, of course. We're gonna kill off... I think we're just gonna kill off the Golgari Slimefoot. And this mushroom is gonna take the crown from me. That's pretty good in the deck that just has all these creatures on the board to go around, I must say. So now I'm gonna have to fight for my crown back, apparently. Unless it just decides to conveniently not block. Oh, no blocks. That made it easy. More saplings are gonna come down, I'm sure of it. What can I grab off a Mystical Tutor that's going to just actually put a stop to this madness? Perfect. Winds of Abandon, overload cost. But yeah, I just took away all his creatures, so I don't care if I gave him all these lands. We removed his entire board, so I'm okay with him getting all these lands, and he's got potentially nothing to really spend the mana on. Okay, that could destroy an enchantment. Wait, I don't even... Yeah, he can actually block, because I still have the crown and Aragorn's attacking. As soon as I got rid of his entire board, I really didn't have anything to worry about now, did I? Remove the top 4 cards of your library from the game to prevent all damage to you from one source. Whenever you cast a spell with Cascade, return Aurora Phoenix from your graveyard to your hand. Don't know how much more like running about we still have to do here. Yeah, this feels like pretty big area. There's like a lot of enemies in here. It really is taking a while just to like plow through them. Yeah, obviously we just gotta hope we don't lose. I'll probably have to just beat up a bunch more guys all over again if I do lose. Let's try this. Pass turn. Each player loses 1 life, discards a card, sacrifices a creature, sacrifices a land. I just realized that actually perfectly outs True Name Nemesis. That deals with it perfectly. Alright, pass turn. Oh, something that just mills cards, I guess. Actually, hold this until I'm really sure I know what he's trying to do. Oh, right. That's the same one I put back into his hand, of course. I'll play my commander. I mean, if I need to just counter a non-creature spell for 0 mana, I can totally do that. Mill 3 cards when this enters or dies. Big creatures in here. Okay, including a land that also just revives creatures. A land that can also resurrect a creature from the graveyard to the battlefield. Okay, now it just seems obvious as to what the opponent's playing. Now it's obvious. I'll play Spider-Woman and pass. I can just win the game here, can't I? Yep. Okay, I got one of the Stitcher suppliers. Each player discards 3 cards. When Myra Trident enters the battlefield, mill 2 cards and gain 2 life. Some random lands we also have here. Including an artifact land and a Cold Steel Heart, apparently. Treasure. None of which I feel like keeping. Can I activate this portal? And now can I go... Okay, I mean, this one shouldn't work. Okay, this one seems to work just fine. So now that we have another checkpoint confirmed, let me just save my game. Do I need a key still or something? I think there's still maybe something I could be forgetting. There's a witch here with what looks like a dialogue bubble. Do I need to fight this witch or not? We will not have them, the mushrooms and the herbs. Do we need these? I mean, we can always just come back later and attack her anyways. If it turns out this is something I actually have to do. Okay, I just wanted to go and pick up some money, but this guy has other ideas. I mean, if one of the cards in my hand was not Ancestral Recall, I'd put this hand back, also. Well, I guess I can at least play something, right? Okay, that should be fine too. Now I'm just still missing like I'm missing my third color here. Maybe I'll find it off of Preordain. There we go. Yeah, that can make red, so now we're cooking. Right. I should have probably just saved the bolt for something like this instead. Two of these now. I mean, I know he can't block anyway, so still should be fine. In case he has any ideas of like even attacking, this can just prevent that. Alright, attack with everything at this point. Yeah, surely we got him now. A bunch of skeletons I'm probably not gonna ever bother playing. The mayor does not appear to be in the graveyard. Not even sure what he'd be doing here in the first place. Guy with a knife. Wonder what he wants. Something to do with zombies that fly. Exile target. Okay, exile an enchantment, sure. If the exiled card is a god card, search its. Okay, exile all cards from graveyard, hand, library with the same name as that card. Very interesting way to remove an opposing creature, that's for sure. Oh wow, Liliana? That's Liliana over there, apparently. Except this gate is still locked, so... And this guy's not moving out of the way, so I'll have to defeat him no matter what. Okay, this will... We'll just try this one. I'll just put both on the bottom. Okay, now I definitely have enough lands. Will I have enough spells, though, is the question. At this point, now will I have enough spells? At the beginning of your upkeep, each player discards a card. Unless I remove this thing right now with Fanged Flames, say. We're both discarding 3 cards. Oh, I could have countered it. I mean, at least he's gonna discard a bunch of cards too. Yeah, at least he's throwing a bunch of cards away also. But now, if he actually gets to revive some of these creatures, I could be in trouble. Especially since, yeah, I don't really have a hand to speak of either. Oh, now I gotta sacrifice my only creature. And discard a card. I'm just gonna flash in Snapcaster Mage in response. I mean, because I'll just immediately draw. We'll just do Ancestral Recall. I'll immediately draw into whatever I mystical into. Mill 2 cards, gain 2 life. That is fine. End step, I'm just gonna draw 3 cards. Oh, wow. Oh, this somehow got exiled. Oh, I must have exiled this to Oculus. And then that can just come back from exile and start. And that's just gonna come back from exile and attacking, which is amazing. Okay, he literally just drew a land. Alpha Strike. Yeah, once he's discarding his entire hand, and then I'm just gonna go and draw, like, 3 cards. I'm just gonna go Mystical Tutor into Ancestral Recall, and then just draw 3 cards. You know, once we do that, it's like, yeah, what can he really do? Need to find the mayor first before entering through this gate. Alright. Obviously, I know he's not in the graveyard, and why exactly would he even be there? Can't think of a reason. Okay, so this is him. $33 life, and he starts with a skeleton key. Equipped creature can't be blocked by creatures with greater power. And can draw a card, discard a card every time it does damage to a player. I'm gonna try this hand. Now I just really wished I had a land that could just kill this immediately before it gets too big. Okay, I have access to blue, but if anything, I'm gonna play Mother of Runes first. That's access to my second color. And for now, I guess I'll just pass. Okay, he's just casting this. Anyways, I believe I'm gonna have to let this hit me. Alright, so I'm actually now still missing... I'm still missing my third color once again. Once again, we're back to being, like, missing a color entirely. I'm just gonna let both hit me for now. So I guess I can at least play this. But still. Please give me access to my third color already, I'm begging you. I still have only white and blue lands to my name, still. Play it, tapped. But yeah, it enters tapped. Okay, I can untap it. Other zombies can regenerate. Lightning Bolt Zombie Master. Strip Mine. Now that I can play this damn thing. I'll just get rid of the Unholy Grotto. Doomblade, I was not paying attention. I could have easily just prevented that from resolving. Deadly Plot. Protection from black. Cast my commander. Try and just desperately slow him down even just a little. Swift End. Destroy another target creature or planeswalker. Mother of Runes give Aragorn protection from black. Okay, I may be short on cards, but yeah, so is he. And if he's just like only gonna draw lands, I think we got nothing to worry about. Palace Jailer. I'll save that for when he actually plays another creature. Where's the ring so I can just draw even more cards? Yeah, just like that, I've refilled my hand. Yeah, I might as well actually exile an opponent's creature while this comes in. It's probably gonna take a while to actually wipe out his entire life total, but yeah, at this point I've pretty much taken, like, I've completely controlled the game state at this point. Oh, unless, yeah, because there's the commander damage rule still in the game. Maybe he dies the commander damage at this point. If I don't put that many other creatures on the battlefield, maybe this just does 21 damage before he reaches 0 life. It doesn't matter if we pay all 3 energy. I'm never going to use it for anything else, really, anyways. Okay, might as well still just at least play a land. Call to the Grave. At the beginning of each player's upkeep, that player sacrifices a non-zombie creature. Fierce Guardianship. I'll just counter it. I literally beat him with commander damage. That wasn't the plan, but yeah, he's just gonna die next turn. Even if it's not commander damage, he just dies next turn. If it wouldn't be for that. I was about to say, oh, Japanese card, but I don't even think this is Japanese. If it's not Japanese, I don't know, that looks like, I think Chinese? Some Chinese card with a zombie on it. Something to do with the number 5. I don't know what this does. I'm gonna need to get a translation of this so I can figure out what I just won. Alright, so yeah, now we have his key. Now we can just... Unless one of these guys wants a piece of me, go fight Liliana. Oh, the gate's open. See a portal on the other side leading out of her domain, but we have to defeat her first. As you open the gate, she reaches the apex of her incantations, and the piles of dead on either side of the portal begin to rise. You must stop her before this horde of undead is set loose upon Chandalar. Yeah. I think I'm still gonna play Aragorn here. Your opponents cannot gain life beyond their starting life total. At the beginning of your upkeep, conjure and cast without paying as mana cost one of the following cards that you do not already control. Or otherwise, conjure... Draft a spell from this, whatever this thing's spellbook is, because I don't know what it is. I don't remember, like, what spells are in this spellbook. She's just gonna get into her hand for free every turn. I think my hand will be okay. So, every time I get attacked, she just gets a free dude. She gets a free zombie. Yeah, just by attacking me, she's gonna have free zombies. Whenever I play lands, she's gonna get free zombies too. I mean, I have to get my stuff out there. And if I play fetch lands, it's just gonna be, like, doubly bad for me, because that's gonna be... I'll play the fetch land, that's gonna give her one landfall trigger, and then whatever this fetches into gives her another. And at least the zombie that gets spawned this way when it attacks just dies immediately after. I gotta get my stuff out there, there's no getting around it. I put the wrong land down, didn't I? So I really want to just get this thing off the field, because, yeah, look at the zombies on the field already. Yeah, this ideally needs to just go away. Pass. Okay, she casts another one. I'm gonna counter the other one. And I think I'm just gonna let all this hit me. Pass turn. Again. Another zombie lord, they just keep coming. Alright, X is 2. Protection from black. And then obviously, this is what I should block. I'm already at 7 life here. Guess I'll make 3 guys and try and hide behind them. I guess if that even matters anymore. Another one. Anyways, yeah, I don't see how I'm supposed to survive that. I don't know, am I maybe, like, potentially just playing, like, the wrong deck here entirely for this matchup? Because it's, I don't know, it's these tokens that are just, like, it's just these tokens that are just killing me right now. I mean, going first, that also definitely helps. I'm gonna put both on the bottom. Should probably fetch before that land comes down that punishes me, like, extra hard for fetching. Two lands, I don't really care for them right now. Don't think I need this many lands here. I mean, maybe if I can at least play my commander. I guess if it slows her down a little bit, I'll take it. Okay, that's a death trigger. If I can exile that too, that would be amazing. Cast Aragorn. Now I have something I can. Now I have somebody I can clearly hide behind. And if I can just keep that crown, card advantage would be really nice. Each player discards a card each opponent who can't loses 3 life. Okay, that's the ability she's activating. I guess discard one of my many lands. Okay, I could at least force all of her stuff to enter tapped. So I guess there's that. All her creatures are gonna enter tapped now as long as this sticks around. Oh, I just gave her a free zombie. It's like, at this point, what do I do? Just stop playing lands entirely? I mean, at least this time we have 4 lands, so... And the deck is capable of... more than capable of functioning on just 4 lands. -2/-2 until end of turn. I'm gonna Lightning Bolt the Planeswalker. +1/+1 for each creature card in her graveyard. There aren't any so far, so that's good. Mystical Tutor. What can I get off of Mystical that could be of great use? If she just amasses like a board full of creatures. Then again, I need to actually get the 6 mana to overload this thing. Or I just draw 3 cards. With Ancestral Recall. I'll just do it right now. Bunch of lands. Just a bunch of lands. I'll draw 3 more cards, though. Getting some pretty good stuff into my hand right about now. Flametongue Kavu, and we have Flage that can kill something with 3 or less toughness. Flage can kill something, also. Okay, that's the +1/+0 to all the zombies. So it's attacking. Gonna give Aragorn protection from black. And then just block here. Alright, now... Okay, now she's just shitting out zombies. And now I gotta figure out how the hell do we clean all this up. Let's get rid of the thing that's giving everything an extra +1 power. First things first, get that off the board. I'll just attack. Like that again. Alright, let's discard. I'll discard the fetch land. With this on the field, I don't think I want to be playing fetch lands unless I absolutely have to. Dovin's Veto. Counter the Planeswalker. So yeah, I knew that was coming. So counter it. I'm gonna put Flage back onto my field. 5 other cards from my graveyard, yes. Escape Flage back onto my field. We'll kill the Liliana's Elite before it gets too big with Flage. And now I got a 6/6 that can start attacking from the next turn onwards. You know what? I'm just gonna play a land. Sure, she gets another zombie token, but... I really just want to get my lands on the field still. Despite this, just giving her a free zombie every time I just so much as play a land. Do I have to worry about this or no? Target creature gets -X/-X, where X is the number of zombies you control, so that can kill something. Or I just Mother of Runes, give Aragorn protection from black. Or I just do that. So surely now I can start cleaning up these zombies. Right? Alright, get rid of the ones that can actually block. Okay then, once my graveyard has enough cards in it, we can just slam this on the field too. Flage will just shoot down this zombie token. How are these able to block exactly? I have the crown and Aragorn's attacking, right? I did attack, right? Protection from black. I don't know how these are able to block Aragorn, considering I'm the Monarch. He shouldn't be allowed to legally block if he was attacking. Parallax Wave can also clean up some tokens rather nicely. Okay, she's actually tapped down, so I cannot prevent it this time. Command zone. If she just had like one fewer lands, that would be amazing. And now I'm gonna lose my Mother of Runes. And yeah, we're simply not gonna be getting that back. Let's see what I can find off of a Ponder here. I'm gonna just shuffle the whole thing. Shuffle the library. I guess let's put another creature onto the battlefield. That's got 7 loyalty. I guess before... Okay, I definitely don't want her to get to minus... I don't want her to get to -10, then she just revives all of her dead creatures in one shot. If she has a lot of dead creatures with reviving, I don't want her to do that whatsoever. target this for some attacks. Flage will just knock out one of the zombies. The little that planeswalker is gone. I am passing back to her. At this rate, I don't think I'm going to be force spiking anything, but you never know. At this point, I'm not expecting to force spike anything, but we'll have to just see. They're all 3/2s now, aren't they? I guess just to have another creature on the battlefield. Okay, yeah, okay, that's exile 6 cards from graveyard. Okay, we should kill this with Flage. That's gonna transform, I assume, into a Liliana Planeswalker if another non-token creature dies. Yeah, Flage is just... yeah, giving me a... well, it's not really good. It's more or less giving me value because just by itself, it's single-handedly taking out, like, random zombie tokens and what other creatures she happens to play. It's just taking out, like, so many extra creatures by itself. Just killing off so much stuff by its lonesome. Put a -1/-1 counter on each creature you don't control. Well. I'm gonna lose 3 creatures. And now these are all attacking me. I just really don't want her to get this crown. I don't know how it went from like having 7 creatures all the way down to 1, just like that. I don't know how that happened. But it did. Okay, Abhorrent Oculus, can that at least do something? Pretty please, can that at least do something? Okay, Parallax Wave can just get rid of a bunch of tokens for good. At least. That can at least get the tokens under control. Five more damage there, sure. Why the hell not? Choose cards to manifest. Alright, we get to manifest Dread every single upkeep of hers. Also, I had a feeling that was coming. This means this is now dead. You know what? Screw it. Play the Mantis Rider. Let's get Flage back onto the field and have him kill this zombie. Swing for 10. Pass. Really hoping Liliana's just gonna run out of cards after enough of this. But she still has 5 cards in her hand. What gives? I should probably go and attack this. Zombies you control get +1/+1 and then create 2 black zombies. Alright. Palace Jailer is just gonna get rid of the 5/4. Take that off the board. Flage just by attacking can take off. Take these zombies out. I should probably kill this, if anything. Send somebody swinging here, most certainly. I'll send the Flying Oculus swinging at this Planeswalker. Everything else is just gonna go directly here. Okay, these I guess can just stay back and chump block. Still gotta get through 32 more points of life. And I still have no idea how Liliana has so many cards in her hand. Okay, I guess she just cast another of these. Well then. These are gonna trade with this token. Okay, we'll get Fairy Mastermind back, I suppose. Yeah, I think this is gonna go. So who's blocking here exactly, and with what? Oh, I see. Yeah, I totally get it now. Alright, I'll just cast a True-Name Nemesis. I'm still wondering if I can just hold all of this back, because really there's just still so much going on here. I had like a dominant board state, now I'm like... Honestly, now I'm not so I'm honestly not so sure anymore. Now I can't even say I'm so sure anymore. Because she just keeps on, like, getting these into her hand every single turn. She just keeps, like, drawing these every single turn, or just conjuring them into her hand, or something. Now they're starting to really just pile on up. And they're seriously piling up, too. I can put Flage back onto the field, yes. Every single one of these is like too big for Flage to just kill by itself, so... Direct damage here. Copy Palace Jailer. I'm gonna get rid of one of the 5/5s. Hoping that was actually the correct move. Okay, this also flies, so that's good. I gotta just get through 13 more points of life. 14. Any attacks or no? I'm just going to counter this thing. That is gonna resolve. Okay, at least this thing cannot block. Oh, that's good. Destroy an artifact or enchantment, that's good. At least that makes the zombies weaker. Okay, this just came. This just also came. Apparently still not helping a whole lot. If Flage attacks and just does the damage directly to her face, and then the rest of my creatures can't really be blocked. I think I calculated this right. Yeah, calculated it just right. But, yeah, she's gonna get to go first, of course. And taking kind of a big risk by just going with a hand that doesn't have a single land that makes white just yet. Taking a risk here. And also just playing lands is also going to be risky. I mean, at this point it's like, what else am I supposed to do, really? Bloodstained Mire is definitely the card I want to be drawing. Oh, I shuffled the deck, never mind. I don't know why the hell all my practically all my stuff is white, yet I'm finding no lands that actually make white. This thing I'm definitely going to counter. There we go. I'll just play my commander and hope for the best. Oh, I have to sacrifice a creature now? Can I at least just flash this in before it resolves? Do I have to also discard a card? She doesn't have the Liliana Planeswalker, so I'm not discarding, right? Oh wow, no attacks. Oh wow, no attacks. Okay. I need double white for this guy, clearly. Funny number. Okay, that's better. Okay, I'm gonna brainstorm into... let's see. Snapcaster into Essence Scatter could work. Snap into Essence Scatter because I have enough mana to go around. This could actually work. Yeah, being able to untap like a single land every turn for free goes a long way sometimes. Yeah, sometimes I can go really... if it wasn't for Teferi Staff giving me a free untap of a land every single turn, I would not be able to squeeze this out. Snapcaster, Brainstorm to Snapcaster to Essence Scatter to counter that Cemetery Reaper. I would not be sneaking that out. One, two, three, four. Okay. X is 5. I'm just gonna put 5 of my own dudes onto the field. There's 15 damage in one go. Yeah, this untapping ability is going a really long way for me. And if I need to just throw down a Swords to Plowshares, I totally can. Menace. They all can't be blocked except by 2 or more creatures. Oh, pass. $15 more damage. Palace Jailer. Just get rid of this token. Headless Rider. Okay, this is the one that if it or another zombie dies, she gets a zombie token. Source of Plowshares, exile it. I'll just swing this way. 28 life. Yeah, I put a bunch of my own dudes onto the battlefield and she's not really able to do anything about them, apparently. Okay, 3-3, that's not really going to be a problem now, is it? Commander damage. It was either going to be that, or I was just going to win with 1 more combat phase the next turn. I'm going to win with commander damage again. So, yep, that's Liliana down. And how many different Planeswalkers did I just win here? No, really, serious question. How many Liliana Planeswalkers even exist in the game? I mean, it's simply amazing. And there's some more treasure. I got Liliana's Chain Veil. 200 shards. Okay, okay. Wow. What is this? What is this card? Okay, if I want to give all my instants and sorceries in my graveyard flashback for some reason. Wow. Choose a color. Your opponents can't cast any spells of the chosen color. Yeah, this is also pretty unfair to just reanimate in too early in the game. Yeah, speaking of which, I'm still playing a deck. I still have a deck on me that loves to do that. Discard high mana value cards like this and then just revive them. Yeah, against the monocolored deck, you just name the one color that they're playing and like... what are they really gonna do at that point? Yeah, against the monocolored deck, what are they gonna realistically do about this? Not much, if anything, even left on the table at that point. And with that, yep, I'm getting the hell out of this temple. And probably also just selling my loot as well, while we're at it. Okay, let me sell some loot. Sold a lot, actually. Oh, really? Look at all these cards I just got. Okay, where's, like... okay, there's our least list view. So I can look at the funny Chinese card. Wicked Pact. Swipe down to switch to detail view. Destroy 2 target non-black creatures, you lose 5 life. That's basically, I think, like... That's like Ashes to Ashes, but I think that hits like non-artifacts and exiles them instead. I mean, like, I'm gonna know exactly what the old Chinese card does, despite not being able to read Chinese. I'm gonna know what that does. I don't know what that's still doing in my collection. I'm probably not gonna play it. Baffling End. I don't think I need Baffling End or Banish from Edoras anymore. I never did play Booster Tutor to see how that would actually work in this game. You know, I'm guessing you need to actually own an unopened booster pack to resolve it? Or maybe you do resolve it, but with 0 effect if you don't have a booster pack, right? Open a sealed Magic booster pack, reveal the cards in it, and put one of those into your hand. Obviously remove that card from your deck before beginning another game. I don't know, I like this. I don't know, it's a lot more straightforward, this void just sucking everything in. Your eyes go, like, straight towards, like, the black void in the middle of the art. Everything being sucked in, just straightforward and simple. This basically, if you read it, it basically just reads like Craterhoof Behemoth at home. Yeah, I got Craterhoof Behemoth. I'll play that any day over Decimator of the Provinces. I never even did play Decimator of the Provinces ever. I don't know what this is still doing in my collection. I never did make a deck that was like mostly one creature type now, did I? I don't think I'm gonna go out of my way to, like, produce, yeah, 2 of each color of mana to just make somebody lose the game at this point. I don't think we're gonna do that. I should probably just throw this into a deck to see how it actually works. You have to, like, physically take the card and flip it from a height of at least 1 foot, and it needs to do a complete 360-degree rotation in the air. And then land on something and do 3 damage to whatever it lands on, tapping whatever it doesn't kill. digital, you can't like literally just physically take a card in digital and flip it like that, so how do you even do this? Like, how do you even like legally resolve this in like digital? It makes zero sense for this to even be available in a digital game. Man, just seeing so many cool cards, I'm like never gonna get them. So many commanders I'm never gonna get to play at this point. Because all my deck spots are full. I mean, if I start a brand new save, that fixes that problem. Ah, yes, my old Colonium Behemoth. From all the way back in Commander Mode livestream number 1. Yeah, because I was doing like a Magic 2010 booster draft, and this won me most of the games. I have a Lake of the Dead and I'm doing absolutely nothing with it. Why do I have 2 of these? Also, a Minsk and Boo I've never done anything with either. A Mox Diamond, I don't think I've played that either in any deck. I mean, I probably should. I mean, come on, it's Mox Diamond. I probably should. You mean, yeah, we just have a Mox Diamond lying around, you mean to tell me. I don't even know why I bothered to buy Power Struggle. Probably because it's just like such a it's like such a I've never heard this before kind of card. It's like middle to like bottom of the Magic the Gathering Iceberg kind of card. I have this and I'm also not doing anything with it, like, I'm doing nothing with this. Skewed Swarm. I'm sure there's a deck, definitely, yeah, there's definitely a good deck for that, but at this rate I'm not going to be building it. Okay, there's no way I need to keep 2 of these things. Stasis. I could just, like, cut a random land and play this. Because it's a land on the back at the very least. Or just forget about Sundering Eruption, I guess. And we still have like well over 800 cards in our collection, despite all of the selling I'm doing. This is what I wanted to just quickly grab for myself. Specifically for, yeah, the Raffine deck. I'm playing Intuition, I might still be playing Gifts Ungiven. I'm even playing Entomb, I can put any card from deck into graveyard. Yeah, sure, 5 is a lot to be... Even 4 is a lot to be paying just to revive a creature card, but... Yeah, it's like... The fact that this could be in the graveyard and still be live, unlike all my other, like, Reanimator spells... Yeah, the fact this can be in my graveyard and still be active. Or, I don't know, I just put, like, this into my graveyard with something like Gifts Ungiven or Intuition. And then to just flash it back and revive a creature in my graveyard. Oh, we already have Ephemerate. Graveyard goods. We have booster packs here if I even feel like buying any. I don't know, I just want to have at least a little bit of fun before I end the stream. Let's just open some random boosters and see what comes from. Let's see what comes out of them. See what I find in them. Return 2 target creature cards that share a creature type. Interesting. Not too shabby. Okay, I already have this. And I have this too. I've never seen this before. I'm not too excited to really keep anything here. I'll look one more time. No, I don't think I need anything here. Exile cards from graveyards. Can discard this and pay no mana to do so. This is basically like the closest thing that comes to mind. This is like, I think, the closest thing in Magic to a hand trap you're gonna get. It's a creature that's basically just, yeah, discard it at any time you wish for free to, yeah, disrupt your opponent by exiling 2 cards from, oh, it could be from any graveyard, but probably gonna hit my opponent's stuff. Especially if let's just say they're in the middle of trying to, like, bring it back from the graveyard to the battlefield. I can just discard this in response and stop that from happening. Blood Crypt and Azula, Ruthless Firebender. If I want to play a mill deck, Mind Funeral, but I'm not really looking for it though. Destroy target tapped creature. Sorcery speed. Python. Just the 3/2 and no abilities. Boring. Oh, reanimate. A different version of it. Watery Grave. Avacyn and Gristlebrand. You know what? I think I'm gonna keep that. I don't know, I think that would be pretty funny to actually try and play. Pay 8 life, each creature you control gains indestructible until end of turn, then draw a card for each creature you control. Flying, oh, and we get Vigilant, with and we get Lifelink. Yeah, bummer that it has no art though. Probably because it's like one of those playtest cards that wasn't even made for sanctioned play. But yeah, this would be pretty funny to actually get the play. And I know exactly what deck that can go into as well. Yeah, we're still just swimming in money here. And now with that, I guess we're just gonna save our game. And yeah, I pretty much did like an entire post-game dungeon. I think that's enough for me for tonight. We did like pretty much, yeah, the rest of it, an entire post-game dungeon.